أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just a little housekeeping announcement. We'll be having a Q&A session by the end of the session. If you have any query or concern, kindly submit them in the chat box. Now we will commence the event in a minute. Let us begin this session with Kitab al-Fatiha. Amin, 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 ya Rabbil Alamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Professor Dr. Shukran Abdurrahman, Dean of Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, Kulliyyah of Islamic Knowledge in Human Sciences, Ahas KRKHS, Associate Professor Dr. Aini Maznina Abdul Manaf, Deputy Dean of Academic and Internationalization, Assistant Professor Dr. Muhammad Noor bin Abdul Jalil, Deputy Dean of Student Development and Community Engagement, Head of Department, Academics, Administrative Staff, Student Leaders, and all new intake students of Ahas KRKHS. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farzana bint Zulkifli, the Honorary Treasurer of Islamic Knowledge in Human Sciences Student Society, IRKH SSS, and I will be your Master of Ceremony for this session. Welcome everyone again to the Ahas KRKHS welcoming session for new students. Before we move further, let us all recite Asma'ul Husna, followed by the singing of Negaraku.
نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدع المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعالي البار التواب المنتكم العفو رؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير اللهم صل أفضل الصلاة على أسعد المخلوقات كسيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومداد كلماتك كلما ذكرك ذاكرون وغفل عن ذكره الغافلون.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, everyone, especially to the new intake students of Ahas Karakesh as for attending the Kulliyyah welcoming session this morning. Inshallah, the tentative for today will be to first listen to the speech from our dean to welcome all new intake students of Ahas Karakesh as from our dean. And there will be a questions and answer session if you would like to ask any questions to our dean or other senior members. Before we proceed to the speech from the dean, let us all watch together the corporate video of Ahas Karakesh as to enlighten everyone, especially the new intake students, more on our Kulliyyah.
This is a Kulliyyah or faculty which integrates knowledge, which relevantizes knowledge and generate knowledge for the benefit of various types of community, the learning community, the learned community, the public community, as well as the professional community. So this is Kulliyyah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences. I'm Shukran Abdul Rahman, the current dean of the Kulliyyah.
The Kulliyyah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences started its journey in 1990. Also known by its abbreviation KIRKHS, it is a truly multilingual and multicultural learning community with academics and students from all over the world. Learning foreign languages and meeting people of various cultural backgrounds is a fun and enlightening experience at KIRKHS. We look at life and knowledge from a holistic and multidimensional perspective. We are committed to preparing future leaders who are equipped with interdisciplinary knowledge and a holistic understanding of self and society. With 4 departments of Islamic disciplines and 7 of the human sciences, KIRKHS offers comprehensive programs that capture all aspects of human life. Our academic culture and physical infrastructure provide a conducive learning environment. It facilitates learners to develop creative, critical, and analytical minds and realize their potential. We help students maximize their skills and abilities so that they are able to develop their talents and become successful in their careers. Learning activities at KIRKHS are not confined to the classroom. Our students receive industrial experience that grooms them to be confident in the world of work. We embrace inclusivity and diversity. We believe that knowledge transcends all boundaries and education is for all. Research and teaching are widely embraced in our academic culture. We take pride in our ability to produce academic materials that advance knowledge and address human and social problems. Our academic environment is vibrant and we organize seminars, talks, and conferences all year round. For postgraduate studies, we have world-class academics who are dedicated to producing future knowledge workers. Our experienced professors devote their time and energy to creating knowledge and to supervising research students. Postgraduate education at KIRKHS is intellectually stimulating and highly rewarding. Our alumni are part of our success story. A great many KIRKHS graduates are now big names in their countries and beyond. They are established professionals, academics, politicians, and decision makers who are making meaningful contributions to public policy and community development. We are fully aware of our roles beyond classrooms and campuses. We are committed to various community engagement programs. We feel thrilled when we can blend in with society and extend our helping hands to those who are in need. At KIRKHS, our motto is knowledge for the sake of human beings. We are committed to producing responsible and ethically grounded future leaders. Our graduates unleash their potential for the holistic development of the self and others. They are guided by Islam and universally accepted moral principles.
With that corporate video presentation, I'm sure that all of you are excited and can't wait to be at Kulliyyah. Now we have arrived at the main agenda of the session. We'll be hearing more about the Kulliyyah from our dean himself, and please be reminded that if you have any questions related to the Kulliyyah or the speech from our dean, you may write them at the chat box. Without further delay, the ceremony gracefully invites Professor Dr. Shukran Abdurrahman, the Dean of Ahaz Karkash, as to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Thank you, Sister Farzana, for emceeing this briefing session for new undergraduates. Deputy Deans, Dr. Aini Maznina, Dr. Muhammad Noh, all heads of departments, all advisors, coordinators, academic members, professors, current students and new undergraduates. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very pleasant morning to all of you. So first of all, on behalf of the Kulliyyah, I would like to welcome all new undergraduates to Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman Kulliyyah of Islamic Review Knowledge and Human Sciences. I will take some time to tell you what we have for you, what we have to offer for you, and a bit of aspiration as well as history of our Kulliyyah, so that you can make your stay in the Kulliyyah more meaningful. Okay, historically, our new undergraduates, this Kulliyyah was established in the year 1990. It was the third Kulliyyah to be established in the university as a Kulliyyah or as a faculty. But before that, it has stood as a center that offers courses to the two early Kulliyahs in the university, which are Kulliyyah of Laws as well as Kulliyyah of Economics. Now, standing as a Kulliyyah, we have more than 6,000 undergraduates and postgraduates. This Kulliyyah is currently served by 218 academics and 45 staff members. Right, so we use the word academics here. Right, we don't say lecturers, because the one that you see in your classes are not only doing lecture, are not only giving lecture, they are also doing research. They also go out and teach people in the community. They also go to organization, give their services to the organization. They publish, they write, their time are used to write what they found from their research. They write in books, they write in newspaper, they write in journals, right? So they do writing as well. Okay, so these are the activities conducted by people whom you call lecturer, and in actual fact, we call them academic, ahli academic, right? So if you want to work in university later on, you are going to join these academics to do teaching, to do research, to do consultancy, to innovate new product or new service or new system and publication. So these are the 5 main things that people who work in university do. Right? You are going to deal with that, right? So the formation of this Kulliyyah that you have applied to study from, focus on two big areas, which are Islamic studies and another one is humanities. In this university, we call Islamic studies as Islamic revealed knowledge. And then you have seen the 4 departments which focus on this Islamic revealed knowledge. And we have also human sciences. Right? In human sciences, we have many programs, and the lecturers or the academics in these departments do research on human development, on human change, on human growth, on everything related to society and human. Right? So, dear undergraduates, our Kulliyyah has recently been named after the second rector of this university, who is Professor Emeritus Dr. Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman. Right? So we are now carrying his name, Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, in our name of the Kulliyyah. Why? Because Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, or Professor Emeritus Dr. Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, is the founder who formalized, who conceptualized, who designed the curriculum, the direction, the focus, the scope of work that we are now doing in this Kulliyyah. Right, so this is the historical background of the Kulliyyah that you are currently enrolled in. Hopefully, you will join force with the current students. You are going to join force with your academics to realize whatever Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman has aspired for this Kulliyyah. Right. Now, my students, what does it mean to be an AHAS KIRKJ student? Right? What does it mean to be a university student? See, by now you know that you are no longer in Center for Foundation. You are no longer an STPM student. You are no longer an A-level student. You are no longer in pre-university, but you are now in a university. You are an undergraduate. We use the word mahasiswa in Malay, right? And we do not use the word student much here. We say undergraduate. What does it mean to be KIRKHS undergraduate, to be specific? But very much the generic word is student. But the mindset of student, maybe you equate your status with the status when you were in school last time. So when you were in school, you listen from your teacher, you do homework so that you have skills to deal with certain subject. But in university, you are not only going to class to listen, you are going to class to think together with your instructor. You are going to take some work that your instructor give you so that you will learn more. Right? So in university, you deal with knowledge. Right? So I'm going to put to you these 4 ideas. Okay? By being an undergraduate in a university, you are not like a student in school anymore. Right? So we are very focused here. So university is a place not only to teach, but to develop, to nurture you. We are here in the business of nurturing you so that when you leave us one day, you are able to become good member in the society. Right? So you are now in a knowledge center. University is a knowledge center. Like hospital is a place to treat patient, university is a place to generate knowledge and to disseminate knowledge, to spread knowledge, to equip you with knowledge. We are giving you more knowledge than we give you skill. You are going to acquire skill from industry. You are going to acquire skill from the world of work. But here, what we are going to give you are knowledge. Or we are going to give you enablers for you to acquire skills from the world of work later on. Right? So in this Kulliyyah, which focus on Islamic studies and human sciences, integrated, we are talking about integration. If you are in IRK, you are also studying human sciences. If you are in human sciences program, you are also studying Islamic studies or IRK. So this is the integration that we are doing in this Kulliyyah. So now, when you are in this Kulliyyah, okay, the meaning of students or undergraduate in this Kulliyyah is that you are going to work with us, the academics, in dealing with the sources of knowledge. So what are the sources of knowledge? If you are in psychology, the sources of knowledge is not only a textbook or the study that you conduct. Our sources of knowledge are also Quran, Sunnah, and also heritage, the Turas on Islam, right? So you are going to be exposed to various sources of knowledge, including the empirical, if you are in Islamic studies, okay? The research, the social science approaches will be taught to you so that you can understand your subject matter well or better. Number two, right? So you are going to work with us to understand the subject matter in the knowledge that you specialize and you learn or you read, right? So if you are in fiqh and usul, for example, so you are going to know, you're going to understand, you are going to see the application, you are going to integrate with other knowledge, especially the human sciences knowledge. You are going to internalize the value behind the knowledge that you learned. You are not going to only memorize and later parrot it out on the examination question. You are going to internalize it. You are going to analyze it. You are going to relate it with the context that you are in. Right? There are many issues that require your attention, that require you to give solution or to give alternatives, something like that. Right? So you are going to look at the value behind the subject matter that you learn and see whether they have valuable practices which can be applied in your society. And the last one, yeah, you are going to also benefit from your knowledge for yourself and also for your society. We are talking about your employment, right? What are you going to be after you complete your studies here? There is only one, right? Now, we do not want you to only look at your employment. We also want you to look at how could you serve your society? How could you be the agent of development in your society? How could you be the agent of improvement in your society? The agent of change in your society using the knowledge that you have acquired, that you have read, that you have learned from the subject that you have specialized. Now, this is the meaning of an undergraduate in this Kulliyyah, right? So you are not going to only learn from instructor in classroom, you are also going to learn, acquire knowledge, acquire skills, develop ability, learn values from other than classes. We have so many activities in the Kulliyyah. Now we have so many online activities as well, talk, discussion that you can join. In the Mahalla as well, there are many programs. In this Kulliyyah, there are many clubs. In this university, there are many societies for you to benefit from. Right? So what does it mean to be an undergraduate in this Kulliyyah and this university? You are going to be a knowledge worker who are going to learn, work, and join your academics in all knowledge activities. Right? So do not waste your time by not doing anything or doing something else. Right? So Islam is our fundamental, and Islam is not only about ibadat that we confine. Okay? Our ibadat also include knowledge acquisition, involving in knowledge activities, so that whatever knowledge that you have acquired here can be useful for yourself and for your community later on. Okay, so to recap, okay, what I've said just now, I'm sharing with you the vision of this Kulliyyah, which celebrated her 30th anniversary 2 years ago, right? So what do we want to be? This Kulliyyah has been accomplishing the role of a full-fledged center of studies, and we hope to become Center for Educational Excellence. We hope to become Center for Research Excellence in Islamic Arabian Knowledge and Human Sciences. All right, so our academics, our students, our staff are working on these 4 areas or 4 scopes of missions. Number one, integrating Islamic Arabian knowledge with human sciences. And then number two, Islamizing human sciences. Number three, relevantizing, make Islamic studies relevant to the contemporary issues, which demand solutions, right? And number four, to conduct research and champion innovation in the discipline of IRK and human sciences integrated. So this is what you are doing with us when you enroll in this Kulliyyah, when you go to classes, when you take your assignments. Right, know the people who are going to serve you. These are the people who are going to make your stay more meaningful, right? So you are going to meet them after this session in the departmental briefing, right? And I think that's all for now. Thank you very much. Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We graciously thank Professor Shukran for his meaningful speech to all new brothers and sisters in our Kulliyyah. A reminder to our students, you are required to type in your attendance for this session by clicking the Google form link in the chat box. Professor, Doctor, brothers and sisters, we have reached to the final agenda of the session, which is the questions and answer session. If you have any questions, please write them in the chat box and we will entertain them. All right. Thank you very much, Professor Shukran and the rest of the new members. Now, to bless the journey of all new intake students of Ahaz KRKHS, we would like to warmly invite Brother Mus'ab, the Vice President 2 of IRKHSSS, to lead the Dua recitation.
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana hadha jam'an mubarakan marhuman wa tafarruqna min ba'dihi tafarruqan mubarakan ma'suman wa la taj'al lahuma fina wa la ma'ana shakiyan wa la mahruman. Rabbana alayka tawakkalna wa ilayka anabna wa ilayka al-masir. اللهم تول أعمارنا وصحح أجسادنا وثبت إيماننا ووسع أرزاقنا وحسن أخلاقنا ونور قلوبنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنك تعلم أن هذه القلوب قد اجتمعت على محبتك واتقت على طاعتك وتوحدت على دعوتك وتعاهدت على نصرة شريعتك فوسك اللهم رابطتها وأن مدها وحدها سبولها واملأها بنورك الذي لا يخبو واشرح صدورها بفيض الإيمان بك وجامل التوكل عليك وأهلها بمعرفتك وأمسها على الشهادة في سبيلك إنك نعم المولى ونعم النصير. اللهم آمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, 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 ya Rabbil Alamin. Thank you, Brother Mus'ab, for the beautiful dua recitation. Before we end the session, let us all listen and sing together the IM anthem.
Let's lead the way, lighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation knowledge, we, the Kulliyyah, we will fulfill the amanah. We make the world a better place forever. Expand the culture of Iqra. IUN is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Amin. Together we make the world a better place forever. Expand the culture of Iqra. IUN is to realize the meaning of mercy to all worlds for mankind.
Thank you, everyone. Your participation is highly appreciated. To all new intake students, kindly be reminded to attend the rest of Insider Translate from our Kulliyyah. And after this, you may attend your respective department gathering. You may access the meeting provided in the Ahas Karakash as New Intake Telegram channel or your respective department group. Apart from that, I would like to remind everyone to always keep up with our updates on iMaklum, official Ta'arufik website, Ahaz Karakash as New Intake Telegram channel, Ahaz Karakash as official Telegram channel, and Arakash as social media. Let us do the best that we can in this year, long time to stay connected with each other. On behalf of the organizing committees, I would like to express our utmost gratitude to all the distinguished guests for making the session a success. Our apologies for any shortcomings that occurred during the session. We hope that everyone will stay safe wherever you are. Inshallah, we'll see you when the station permits in the Kulliyyah. With that, wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us end the session with Surah Al-Asr and Tasbih Kafar. All right, thank you, everyone.
شكرا. Thank you. شكرا جزيلا.